My dear, observe carefully. The line which is perpendicular to axial line is called equatorial line. The line which is perpendicular to axial line is called equatorial line. So I hope you understood. The line which is perpendicular to axial line is called equatorial line. Now observe carefully. Here I consider two charges minus q and plus q. They are separated by some distance. That distance is called dipole distance 2a. Now this is axis of dipole. Am I right? Identical charges q and q, opposite sign minus plus, separated by some distance is called dipole. Now I draw perpendicular line to this axis. This is axis of dipole, na? Axis of dipole. If you draw perpendicular to the line which is perpendicular to this axial line is called equatorial line. Let us consider that point is P. So now I join this charge to point. If you draw some imaginary line, if you join this point to line, we join this point to line. So you know this total distance is 2a, then this distance will be a, this distance will be a. You know that distance from center of dipole to point is always we consider r. Center of dipole to point is always we consider r. In previous case, axial line case also, we consider distance from center of dipole to point is r. If it is r and this is a, means definitely this is what? You know that this is right angular triangle. Then definitely this is hypotenuse. Definitely hypotenuse will get square root of r square plus a square. Here also same. Square root of r square plus a square. Okay. Observe carefully here. We need to find net potential at point P is equal to potential due to plus q charge plus potential due to minus q charge. Potential due to plus q charge, you know already. Potential formula is V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by D. Q by D. Electric potential is a scalar quantity. Electric potential is a scalar quantity. That formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by D. Now observe carefully. V plus Q plus V minus Q we need to find. That means observe the figure carefully. Here minus Q charge is there, plus Q charge is there. Due to minus Q charge, some potential is acting on P. Due to plus Q charge, some potential is acting on P. That means we need to find net potential at point P. How to find that? If you add potential due to minus Q charge, if you add potential due to plus Q charge, then we'll get net potential. So for example, this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into formula of that. We need to find potential due to plus Q charge. That means charge is Q only we consider. And distance from charge to point. D means what? Distance from charge to point. That means what is the distance from charge to point? Square root of r square plus a square. And plus again 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. We are talking about minus Q charge. Potential due to minus Q charge. While we are calculating electric potential, we must consider sign of charge. That means here sign of charge is minus Q. Sign of charge is minus Q. And distance, the distance from point to this charge is square root of r square plus a square. Square root of r square plus a square. Dear student, observe carefully. This is a positive value, this is negative value. Definitely that is equal to 0. So this is V equatorial. V equatorial. Okay. So this is nothing but electric potential. Electric potential at a point P, which is lies on equatorial line of dipole. Equatorial line of dipole. So observe carefully. If any point lies equatorial line of dipole, definitely the net potential at that point P due to the two charges is equal to 0. Due to the dipole is equal to 0. So this is very very important. V axial is we got. So again I recapitulate once. Observe carefully here. So I need to rub this, and after that again I recapitulate once. So up to now what we discussed? Point lies on axial line. So electric potential due to axial line is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. If a point lies on axial line, electric potential due to axial point, formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P by R square minus A square. For short dipole, V axial formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P by R square for short dipole. Next, this is the first point. Second point, if point lies on equatorial line of dipole, then V equatorial is equal to 0. So this is these two node points we discussed up to now, and we derived these two node points. I hope all of you understood. Okay, so then we are going to discuss few more concepts related to this chapter, electric potential and capacitance. Thank you.